While riding the bus, the man suddenly froze in terror. He saw a woman about to get off, but her body began flickering frame by frame before eerily sinking beneath the bus and vanishing. Nearby, a couple kissing had their heads fused tightly together. The bizarre scene left Jason horrified. When he scrambled off the bus, he realized the bright daylight had instantly turned into night. Before he could process what was happening, it shifted back to day again. Jason understood then. He had caused something terrible, and it all seemed to be connected to what he had done. Last month, Jason took his wife and daughter on a beach vacation, but he hadn't noticed his daughter wandering off alone to retrieve a toy that had been swept away by the waves. By the time he and his wife realized, tragedy had already struck. One day, Anna tried to pack up their daughter's belongings, but Jason stopped her. He couldn't bear to erase the traces of their child's life. Then Jason's attention was caught by a comic book. He clearly remembered the title on the cover, starting with the letter E, but now it had changed to an A. Thinking it was just a lapse in memory, he brushed it off. The next day, while chatting with his brother, Jason mentioned it, but his brother insisted it had always been A. Both were baffled. To prove his memory wasn't failing, Jason started searching online, only to find countless people had similar experiences. These strange phenomena were known as the Mandela effect. From that point on, Jason began noticing everything around him. One day he realized a photo on the fridge wasn't the same as he remembered. He swore it was taken at a science museum, but now the background showed an unfamiliar observatory. Jason rushed to ask his wife, but she didn't want to be bothered with such things. As his investigation deepened, a mysterious professor caught his attention. The professor claimed that everything in the world is virtual, made up of code, and where there's code, there can be glitches. That, he said, was the cause of the Mandela effect. The theory completely upended Jason's worldview, but just as Jason tried to dig deeper, his computer screen began to flicker, as if some unknown force was trying to interfere with his search. As an experienced programmer, Jason knew if the Earth really was built from code, then the memory discrepancies he'd been experiencing were likely the result of that very code breaking down.